what would you say to anybody to encourage them to support the Serve Flog appeal?
Again, that's a tough one. I mean, as I said, the work Serve does is immeasurable. But of course, people need to know exactly what their money is going towards, and not necessarily money. I mean, it's an awareness thing as well, as much as it is a monetary thing. But if I had to sort of whittle it down to something, I would say, for me personally, what I really liked about Serve and what drew me to them is that they put a big emphasis on empowering women in these communities. And I think that's probably the most important thing you can do, especially in developing countries. And I think there's a lot of work done into it, not even from a social point of view, but actually from an economic point of view. The Nobel Prize was won by Amartya Sen in a project he did in Bolivia, I think, where he gave women some seeds and credit and things, and the floor of the village was raised just because these women weren't shackled to the home anymore. They had freedom and empowerment to develop their own communities. And I think a reason to support Serve is that they hold that so closely at the core of what they do. And you go over there and you see that. I mean, there's no difference between a woman in young Africa and a man of the same age. There isn't. They're in the same classes. They're on the construction site themselves. I mean, I know a lot of the women outworked me when I was there. It's nothing to do with inequality or gender inequality or anything. It's just that the opportunities must be equal, and Serve really pushes that to the center of what it wants. And yeah, even in the agricultural college, and we think here, even in Ireland, that agriculture is quite a male-dominated professional lifestyle, but there are just as many women there and girls, and the opportunity is there for them if that's what they want to do. And I think that's fantastic, because there's a sort of a preconception about, you know, Africa as a whole, that, you know, it's kind of backwards and women are the mothers and blah blah blah. But I mean, you see that's just not the case when you go over there and you interact with them. And I think that is what I saw in a large part due to Serve in Young Africa, working in conjunction to empower women and young people.